In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB E-Sport. Live your dream. Good evening, everybody. What is up? Can you guys hear me? We've got ourselves a great evening. It's Friday night. You looking at round 4 of the SSBB E-Sport Clubman's Championship. We're in season 1 of 2022 and we are already on round 4. Can you believe that? Oh, sorry, audio. Got audio interference somewhere. So tonight we let me just push this button. Alrighty, so tonight we've got ourselves a guest. McFlurry will be joining us in the commentary. McFlurry, can you hear us? McFlurry, are you there? McFlurry. Okay, I think he's just gone a bit quiet for the moment, but alrighty, so what are we doing first? Well, we're doing Clubman's. And let's just see what we're going to be looking at. Let's look at the points from after the last race. So Slung GT is currently leading the championship on 114 points. Ollie second on 106. Third is Famished and Couth. Famished and Couth showing a lot of pace. We did like a little fun race last night. Had a massive jaw. It was great fun. Famished had some fantastic pace, so great. Famished is it's really good to see Famished up there. One of our lady drivers, Mackie RS out in 4th, 83 points, and bringing up to the top 5 is Sam SWD with 77. So what cars are the Clubman's drivers racing this year? Well, this season they're racing in category 1 is the Golf 1. You can see that that is Slung GT's livery we're looking at there. And then category 2 is also a single make series with the Audi TT. It's a group 4 car. So McFlurry, can you hear us again?
Hello, yes.
There we go. Welcome.
Oh, good to be here.
Great stuff, man. I am just going to quickly have a look at the Discord and see if we got any latecomers. I see Grandpa has joined. Great to see he's with us now. We're waiting for Ada says he's out for the evening. It's unfortunate. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then McFlurry is also. You're going to be driving as well, McFlurry?
Yeah, I'll give a comment. There you go.
Yeah, let's see how you get on. I've been wanting to try that onboard commentary for a while. I was thinking about doing it in endurance, just because it's not as intense. But hello to everybody in the comments. We've got Ian Evo, Taboto, and Roland Den supporting Ollie. Well done, Ollie. You got your own supporters here in the comments. It's great, man.
What a man.
What a legend. All right, so we are 21:34. We need to actually get started. So let me tell everybody.
Yeah, the field's a bit small, but you know, hopefully next week we're going to have a full field. The Clubman's cars, obviously, are
Alrighty, so just getting all my ducks in a row here. Alright, so Ollie currently looking pretty racy, about 0.8 ahead of Socks. Slung is in the pits. Slung set the quickest time already. Slung is on a roll this season, man. It's good to see. He's been working hard. McFlurry Twist currently doing some rally.
yeah, the golf was also good at that.
Alright, Gramps out there as well. So, alrighty. Let's let everybody know we're starting now. Alrighty. Vos Engelbrecht, how's it, bra? Race hard and clean SSB way. Who's that? Wondrous E-Racing, hello. Oh, Vorsi, we had a lekker time last night.
Yeah, golf, what a good.
What am I doing? Start qualifying. Alrighty. Good times. So let's see. 10 minutes of qualifying. It's quite a long lap. Well, it's not that long, but it's quite tricky.
I need the practice. I'm not gonna mind.
Yeah.
They've really done a good effort with their liveries this season.
Yeah, some great looking cars. These cars are really spectacular to watch. It's just because there's so much body roll and they move around so much.
Well, as a South African, your fellow South African, the Group N category just brings back those days of the back wheel lifting up. It's a great sight to see.
Absolutely. It added to the spectacle because ultimately it's not about how fast the cars are going. It's about the action that they provide. So if they're door banging and wing mirrors are coming off and stuff, it's fantastic. So yeah, Ollie. Hey?
I said I wouldn't want to go bang a classic GTI Golf, but because in its day, why not?
Yeah. Alrighty, so Ollie's currently leading the charge. McFlurry second. Famishta's Kuth has joined. Ah, damn it. Shall we quit for famished or shall we?
Because they're pretty small, I think the niggas better start from the back. If they don't mind waiting.
Okay, let me just chat to Famish quickly.
With the GT7 coming out, this car with it's a bigger split in the front.
Yeah, look, we'll have to see how things are going to work on GT7 and how, the one thing that I did like about GT, 5, was in the suspension settings you had a sports suspension, which basically makes it slightly better, but it's non-adjustable. And that's that's nice if you want to take a road car and just make it a bit better. Like in this case, where the car has so much body roll, and you just jump on that sports suspension, but it's not adjustable, so it doesn't open that Pandora's box of testing.
what is available on that one. I think also testing it for the easy to do a test, and that's it. There's no fiddling, there's no. I think for the Clubman, it's just about trying to make it fun and everybody accessible to everybody.
Yeah. Just letting them know you're not going to score points. So, FYI. Alrighty, so we're still looking at Ollie. Ollie's pushing hard, a lot of wheel spin. Tough track this when these cars they have so much body roll, which then inherently induces all that wheel spin. So, third is, first is McFlurry Twist, second is Ollie, third is Slung, battling to get a good lap in, but Slung was very, very quick in the practice, and looking really good. Adders joined us in the comments. I see Slung's getting purple sectors. What amazed me with Slung at Red Bull Ring was how smooth he was. Let's see what he does here. Boom, straight to the top, half a second quicker.
Jeez. Wow.
Slung is quick, man. He's been practicing. It's wonderful to see. Ian Evo is saying he can't really hear you, McFlurry.
Okay, cool. We'll sort that out.
Okay, I can't really jack the volume more on my side.
Okay, I will speak about that. I just don't want to seem like I'm shouting.
No, sure.
Maybe Ian let us know now.
Just open this thing. How much time do we have left? 4 minutes 47. Alrighty, so we've got quite a few people on board. Thank you for joining us. And we're currently looking at Slung, still 0.5 quicker than anyone. Second is Ollie. So Slung is on a 125.2, Ollie is on a 125.8. McFlurry third is on a 125.8 as well. Fourth is Grandpa's just gone second. Boom.
Price is up.
25.6. Grandpa showing good pace in the rust bucket.
Hey. Sure these guys are Clubman.
Yeah, I know. Yes, man. And Famished, if she was there, she'd also be freaking sending it. Socks in fifth. 127.2. You know, it's Clubman's supposed to be fun race, but it's fun series, but it's very competitive. And a lot of these guys have also. That's why you have to separate the classes, because sometimes the quicker guys are just too quick, and it doesn't give the other guys a chance to race with guys that are, or competitors that are of similar, I don't know, skill level. When they do, then they slowly build up their skill level.
Oh, very much so. I think the best example of it is, I think what the road course teaches you is about more patience and also momentum, carrying momentum. And
Wow.
It's a very tricky thing to learn. Wow.
So Ollie went quicker. Sorry, McFlurry. Ollie went quicker. He did a 25.271, and then straight away Slung did a 24.6. Man, this is also one of those circuits, and he's getting purple sector 0.2 up. So here's optimal already. Is at 24.4. This is one of those circuits, it's like the rhythm. If you get the rhythm and the lines and the corner speed right, there's massive speed in it.
But definitely, so you hardly ever drop Just use second on whites. The car's really looking at this thing.
So we were chatting about you know, the competitiveness and the skill level, and Ian Evo is saying, yeah, that's how we feel in Pro and with season Valerio.
Yep, that's true.
Yes, those two are freaking on another level. Wow.
We're gonna have to start a new series called the Alien Division.
Yeah, exactly. That's not a bad idea. Alien Invasion.
Alien Invasion. I think if those two attract similar people, you're gonna have to, because that's pure. I think the scariest thing is that I think season endurance is like, it's conserving tires and fuel, is going further than you, and he's still doing faster laps.
Yeah. That's crazy. I manages to stretch those tires out. It's unreal. But it's very interesting. It's all driving style. Understanding exactly where, how much. So a lot of it is also steering angle, from what I could see. It's not like he turns in hard and then cranks that wheel over and the thing understeers. You know, he's got that car absolutely perfectly balanced between the front and rear axle. So it's not like it's scrubbing the front end and using front tires, or it's over rotating. It's really impressive, eh?
You can see that there's a lot of practice and time, and also natural talent. He's able to really drive so smoothly and look so fast.
So that's the final lap. McFlurry closed the gap on Slung. McFlurry is about 0.4 behind Slung, so Slung first, McFlurry second, Ollie third, Grandpa fourth, and Socks fifth. Let me just capture that to make sure I don't miss it. So we
don't forget Famish.
Famished, yes. So we're gonna. Oh, okay, where's Slung? There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. So let's just let everyone know we're gonna have to quit this.
Cool.
Alright, it's just Slung on his own.
I should have got a practice start. It would have been beneficial. Oops.
Yeah. So that audio is much better, McFlurry.
Yeah, I thought I would put the mic literally like under my mouth.
Under your nose. Okay, let me just go back. Check the grid. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. Got the grid. Alright.
Just let me know if you hear the breathing, then I will adjust.
No, it's fine. 100%. Set my host. Okay. Okay. Got it. Fantastic. Everyone's playing ball tonight.
Yeah, they're eager. It's very good.
So, Slung first, McFlurry second.
Why don't you put me at the back rather? Or not?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, second is Ollie, third is Gramps, Socks is fourth, and then Famished. Got it. Okay. Everybody's in. Great stuff. Boom. Let's Okay, we got Venture 26 in the comments, and it's looking good. It's looking good.
Steve, Ian, Yuri, and all the other people watching, enjoy the race.
So if you've just joined us, we've got McFlurry Twist as well on the mic. McFlurry is driving and commentating at the same time, so he's going to give us a bird's eye view. Alrighty, so
Yeah.
good luck. See how we go. Oh,
Grandpa got a bad start.
yeah, Grandpa bogged it off the line. Slung looked like he was quite slow off the line, but I think he was just very careful with the wheel spin. So let's see how we get on through turn one.
Famished is already on it, eh?
Yeah, Famished. Man, Famished was quick last night. So if anyone's going to give Slung a go, it's probably going to be Famished. And it's such a beautiful sight seeing all of these Golf 1s. Oh, Gramps and Ollie going some contact there.
I don't know what happened there, but I think a 3 into 1 sometimes doesn't go.
No. So let's go back and look at that. So it looked like
Whoa, sorry.
there was a bit of contact before that, and as they came up to the corner, Gramps was alongside, but it was Socks that turned into Gramps. And then I think Socks ricocheted off of Ollie. And Ollie was the biggest loser there, unfortunately.
He was.
So still leading the charge, Slung, he's got about a 0.7 second gap over Famished. He's absolutely dialed, you can see. Picking up a bit of wheel spin there, but I think that is just the nature of this beast.
Yeah, I think what it could be is just the weight transfer as you rectify the car.
Yes. So let's jump on board with Flurry. So talk us through a lap, McFlurry.
Well, I'll try my
Oh,
best.
sorry, Socks going off there in the background. Alrighty.
Yeah, keep your eyes on them, not me.
Oh, was that
Famished? What
Famished?
happened?
I think she got a
Yeah, she
tank
got-
slapper on the brakes.
It was very interesting that she probably they didn't want to trust the lean of the car at that time. It all slungs on it.
It almost looks like Famished has. She's on a remote. That's what it looks like.
I think she does drive with her remote, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so Slung with a 1.1 second lead of the rest, also with the quickest lap, 1:28.5, but that's not really indicative at this point. You can see the smoke pouring out after that last corner as he gets on the main straight. Let wheel spin. 25, McFlurry on 25.1. So Slung first, McFlurry second, third is Famished and Couth, about 0.6 behind Flurry. Fourth is ETB Grandpa, recovering from that off that he had. Gramps looking smooth, closing the gap on Famished. Ollie, the biggest loser, unfortunately, out of all of that, 2.1 seconds behind Gramps. And bring up the top six is Socks, and the fellow South African, about 2.6 seconds behind. So, it's very interesting. It's like when Famish gets on the brakes, you almost start to see the wheel spin. Not sure what's going on there. If it's just the way she turns and then brakes.
Could be dropping the gear too quick.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
It's very tough to catch Lang. He's very fast through the midfield. So he carries good corner speed.
Wow, Gramps going for a massive dive there and gets it super sideways again on the brakes. I'm riding on board with Famish that you just hear the corner exit. I'd lights up that tire. Grab's livery is cool, yeah.
It's so yeah. Like I said, it's just brings back those Group N days with those Golfs at the back, or the Toyotas, or the Corsa.
Exactly.
Those 1400s that used to lift their wheels and they used to give it beans.
And the nice thing about those cars is like you were driving that thing at 25,000%. You know, it's not like an M4 of today where you're only driving it at 10% because it's just got so much power.
I
So
suppose that's where you get the enjoyment out of it, if you really commit to the car and the track.
yes, 100%. So I'm driving on board with Slung, looking back at McFlurry and Famished. Oh, Famished running it a bit wide. They're almost going off. Grandpa going off a bit. Getting on the power too early. And that's the thing with the front wheel drive. You can't get on the power too early. It's all about management of that power. Even though you only have about 60 horsepower, it is you've got to manage it. So lap 5 of 7 in these little front wheel drive Golf 1s. It is Slung leading the charge with a very dominant drive. You can see this man is eager for this championship. Oh, McFlurry with a beautiful slide. Famished with a beautiful slide through turn 1. That's going to make for some great pictures. Fourth, Grandpa.
I'm trying to watch Slung. How is he carrying so much speed?
Oh, another big slide from Flurry. Now you're just showboating, McFlurry.
No, I'm not. Just trying to catch the guy.
No, he's quick, man. He's quick, eh?
Jeez.
Come a long way. It's great to see.
But the biggest difference that I see Slung is that there's no mistakes, there's no errors.
Yeah.
I think racing with similar people around him, he's able to learn his racecraft and perfect his own race style.
And we've seen his consistency under pressure and on his own. So, like, it's a very, very mature drive this season from Slung. Very impressive.
Yeah, Grandpa's got the quickest lap. Wow.
24/7. So Grandpa out in 4th place, the quickest lap time, hunting down. Oh, going in a bit hot there. Understeers off the track. I'm trying to hunt down Famished and Kuth, and that going off there is not going to help him. And that allows Ollie to go up back into 4th place, puts on his hands and said, "Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that." Grandpa looking for a massive dive. That was... It's I don't know if it's just because of the body roll that it almost is overpronounced, but when Grandpa goes for a dive, that car almost does an endo, you know.
The thing is, I think we raced on Wednesday in GW Canal's final event he raced, and we used the Golf in the first race. And the settings were a little bit different. We used racing softs.
Oh, big slide.
Sport softs.
Yeah.
And it was very similar feel. And we raced at Goodwood. And yeah, I think Grandpa was also pretty good in that. I think the practice the Clubmans gave everybody showed. Famished was super quick. And Grandpa, so, and even Grinnell says, did we steal the idea from him for the season?
The Golf 1 idea, no. No, the Golf 1 idea has been coming a long time. So we're on the final lap and riding on board with Slung, a 2.3 second gap, absolute dominant drive. Second, McFlurry twist in a what do we call it, McFlurry? A guest drive, celebrity drive,
Yeah, you can call it a wild card.
a wild card. There we go. I like that. Famished Uncouth in third place will effectively go up into second because McFlurry is not scoring points. Famished does not stopping Famished from putting the hammer down. Fourth is
I'm
Grandpa.
starting to feel that pressure.
Yeah. Fourth is Grandpa goes gaming. Slung is going to get onto the main straight. We don't want to lose sight of Slung, so gets onto the main straight. Absolute dominant drive from this man. Phenomenal work. Gets quickest lap on the last lap. Well done, Slung.
Yeah. Machine, well done, Slung, well done.
Sure. So second McFlurry, third Famished. Someone is doing donuts in the back. That's Ollie. Grandpa goes gaming fourth. Ollie fifth. And Socks bringing up your top six in sixth place. Beautiful drive there. Great racing from everybody. I'll capture those points. Now. South African saying now. Well done, Slung. Alrighty, let me just capture these points. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So we changed the settings. We are now going to start category 2. What is category 2? Category 2 are the Audi TTs, one make series. Group 4 cars. So what we need to do is we need to set the grid for these cars, and the grid is it is a reverse grid based on current championship points. So that means that we don't have anybody here. Socks is going to start on pole. So Socks first, Sam SWD not racing, Mackie not racing, Grandpa second. That's interesting. Grandpa second, Ollie third. That's how it is. Famished will be fourth, Slung will be last.
I'll be lost.
Sorry. McFlurry will be last. Yeah, so as soon as you come back in, McFlurry, we'll jump into that. My mouse is giving
Yep, loading now, and now we get to go. So who's actually who's leading category 2? Or do you have that on hand?
Category 2, I do. Let me just, my mouse is playing up here, sorry. So category 2, that's a good question. Just put the filter on. Ollie is leading category 2. 55 points, Slung second with 54. Very
Okay, so
close.
it's a chance for Ollie to catch up in the championship.
Yeah. Slung is leading category 1. Slung has battled a bit with these group 4 cars.
Well, I think, well, my opinion on that, I think is just that the rest of the field's more what's the word you look for, but is more practiced in the group 4 car because it's mostly used a lot, really used a lot by Gran Turismo in their dailies. But
Yeah.
the Golf isn't. So I think a Golf Slung is very more practiced and well trained in road cars as well. SSBB sort of used to exclusively just use it.
Yes, 100%. I agree with that. Yeah, it makes sense because of the dailies in the Group 4 cars. And they are great cars. It's not as fast as a Group 3. It's a lot more forgiving. So Famish currently quickest. Getting a bit of a tank slapper there. Slung in fourth, but Slung did look quick at Red Bull Ring, and boom, there he goes quickest.
There we go. Well, probably what also goes against him is that he sort of has to start from the or near the back in the reverse grid.
But like I've said before, I mean, his consistency and his ability to deal with pressure this season has been phenomenal. He hasn't always been the quickest, but he's been consistently kind of, especially in category 2, kind of midfield to close to the front, which really obviously helps that championship effort. So Slung currently first, 0.3 ahead of Gramps. Gramps second. Third is Famished, 0.7 behind Gramps. Fourth is Ollie. The interesting thing is, Ollie going off turn 1, just going too deep on the brakes. Fourth now currently is Socks. Fifth is McFlurry. And there's so much speed in turn 1.
It's a very tricky corner because it's a really blind apex.
Blind and off camber.
Yeah.
It's like turn 1 at Zwartkops.
That's also very similar to the last corner on this layout. It's very similar.
Yes.
Very off cambered.
Alrighty, so I think we're going to give these guys, what's the time, another 3 minutes? Can you hear the thunder in the background? Got some-
Thunder. Have you got lightning?
Yeah, it's quite, lightning and thunder is common here in Gauteng. And we get our rain in summer. So
Yeah, you get a daily storm most of the time in Johannesburg and Pretoria area.
yeah, and we had a lot of rain this year already. A few Fridays ago, I was busy. I was live streaming here, and there was a massive storm, and I could hear it through my earphones. And that night, we got 150 mils of rain. Just that night.
Wow.
Yes, it was crazy. There was floods, and it was hectic.
That is, wow. And it's probably like within an hour or 2 hours.
No, it was about 4 hours, 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still, geez, we don't have the sort of the infrastructure to handle that. But
Denaji. Sorry, Denaji, welcome. Sorry, you were saying, McFlurry?
no, I'm just saying, glad, well, no damage in your area from that, because that's a lot of rain too.
Yeah, that is, man.
Well, it's also that storm that hit the UK. I think it was Ernest or Enos or something like that. It's crazy.
Yes. Okay, hectic.
I think we must watch out for Ollie in this race. It looks like Gramps also got the pace.
Sure, yeah, I see. I was just busy in the comments there. Grandpa's looking quick. Good cars to look at. It's with place. Yeah.
This track is so surprisingly it's very fluid. It's very nice to drive, especially the Group 4.
Yeah. Makes sense. Let's drive on board with Gramps. Does TT sound nice?
It's got. I don't know what it is, but it's when the pops and turbos and blowback. I don't know if it's the exhaust turbo.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah, it's got. Well, as it says, it's got all the blows and whistles.
Ooh, Grandpa on it, eh? Riding on board with Grandpa now. Sure. Looking sweet. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start this shindig.
Cool. Let's see how everybody goes. I think it's going to be a brilliant race. How many laps have we looked? I don't even know.
8 laps.
Okay.
What are the times? What are the lap times?
1 minute 12s.
Shit, that's a lot quicker, hey? 10 seconds quicker.
You can change the laps if you feel that you.
Yeah, I think I want to do that. Let's make it 10 laps. Right, let's do it. So, McFlurry went quickest. 12-1. Now McFlurry.
No, that's just practice, so no worries.
No. It's giving you bullets. Alright. Yeah, I'm excited for GT7. I'm gonna have to get a PS5 and then get the game, but that's gonna happen, it'll be a staged approach.
Well, let's see all the excitement happening next week about it.
Yeah. Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Sox doesn't get a good start. Looks like Ollie had a great start compared to Sox, but it could just be the angle. Slung looks like he had a diabolical
Yeah,
start.
he bogged it hard.
Oh, no.
I think, or maybe he's just playing the patient game because he knows maybe the chaos turn one.
Yeah, so Ollie straight into the front. Brilliant work from Ollie. Ollie on an absolute charge. He knows he has to push to get away because Famished and Kuth is looking very threatening in third place. Oh, Sox goes off, unfortunately. And that allows Ollie to open a bit of a gap. Let's go on board with Sox again. See what happened there. So as we come down into this corner, Sox goes in a bit narrow and just understeers off. Unfortunate. So Slung making moves. Looks like Slung has jumped ahead of Gramps. Gramps at the back. Not sure what happened there. But Slung straight up past. Oh, did Slung go off now? Ah, Slung did go off. It's unlucky. Oh,
Hey, still, I saw that in my radar. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, let's see. I think he just overcooked it on the brakes. Went in a bit hot and boom, straight off the track. That's racing.
He's got enough left to recover. Yeah, he's got enough left to recover, and I think he's got the pace.
Yeah, that's racing. It's you have to be patient. It's difficult. It's the blinde sambok, we call it in South Africa. Comes and bites you. So Ollie currently leading the charge, driving very well. If we drive on board with Ollie, he has Famished and Kuth behind him. She's been so quick this past while. She's looking very threatening here. She obviously wants a victory, but it is a long race, and I wouldn't want to be Ollie having to deal with that pressure for 10 laps, man. Oh. Having said that, the laps are quite short.
Yeah, in a lap 2.
So
I think is going to be maybe looking at corner 2. I think Famish will ever go. Just setting Ollie up now, I think.
Ollie goes a bit defensive. Doesn't love
He's got more speed. I think she's gonna get the angle. Slipstream.
Yeah, exactly. She's about 0.1 behind Ollie. She decides not here. Looks like she's also playing the waiting game. Not as quick as Ollie through the midfield though. Interesting. Slung up into 5th place now. That's your championship leader. The points are quite close. Getting a bit of interference on the audio there. So the points are quite close. Ollie and Slung, 8 points difference. This obviously excludes any points drop. So Ollie still in the championship for sure. Ollie is leading the Category 2 championship and Slung leading the Category 1. Slung leading overall. So Ollie, this will do wonders for Ollie's championship hopes. And that is what I'm reading now. 136 points for Slung. This is after this Category 1 race we've just had. So Ollie would do well to win this race. Really would help his championship. Second,
if Slung's gonna put in the pace that he did in practice, and we're gonna engage in battle here, I think he's got every chance to catch up.
Exactly. It's still a long race. We're on lap 4 of 10, 40% of the race done. Slung is sitting in 5th place, but he's 3.5 seconds behind Grandpaga's Gaming, so that off really hurt his chances. But he's a very quick driver. He's shown some amazing pace this season. And we'll see what he can do. Evening Force again. So Famished getting a bit of a run on Ollie there. Whoa, there's a nice little train developing here. Ollie going a bit defensive. Famished getting up alongside Ollie on the outside. She's not going to make it happen around there. That allows McFlurry to come up the inside. So Famished just running it a bit wide on the entry. Trying to go around the outside. Ollie really quick. Riding on board with Ollie, looking back at McFlurry, Famished and Grandpa. Grandpa having a very good recovery. He went off, was at the back. So lap 5 of 10, halfway through this race.
Ollie made a mistake there on the brakes, almost a gear, because I caught right up.
Wow.
A good touch on his car there with the Ukraine flag. Much
Wow,
love.
that's very nice. Well done, Ollie. Good man. So, interesting little exchange happening here between McFlurry and Ollie. That's allowed Famish to close right up between these two. So, and that's also allowed Grandpa Goes Gaming to close up. So, nice little scrap developing here. Ollie currently second. McFlurry won't score points, so Ollie currently first. Famish second, Grandpa third. Nose to tail stuff between these three. And Famished really looking, where can she make the move? Grandpa does the dive on Famished, gets it done. McFlurry went wide there.
I did an absolute... yeah, I bend it.
You bend it. Slung in 5th, so Slung is currently 4 seconds behind McFlurry, possibly making some mistakes out of frustration. So Grandpa making the move on Ollie down into turn 1. Interesting. Ollie going very defensive, doesn't want Famish to come through. Grandpa capitalizing on this and pulling out a gap, already 1 second ahead of Ollie. Ollie's going defensive on Famished.
Try not to get involved because I know it's their battle, so I'm just going to try and do it for watching.
Yeah,
Apologies.
No worries. Oh, Famished going off there, unfortunately. So McFlurry, that's Slung is 3.4 seconds behind now. So slowly catching, but it might be too little too late, unfortunately.
3 laps to go. Depends on how vigorous this battle gets, but I think Grandpa's got the edge here now and he's pulled out of slipstream range.
Yeah, he's about a second away from Ollie. Ollie going deep on the brakes. Very good braking there from Ollie. Absolutely maximizing it. Closes the gap. It's about the same as it was. So, didn't really close the gap too much. Gramps is pushing hard, but Ollie has been quick. Grandpa with the quickest time though. So, Grandpa looks like he has the ultimate pace.
I think he's got the edge. I think he starts to pull. This is his section now. From now, he gets the gain on the both of us, actually, all 3 of us. You can see it now even.
Yes. Well, the gap is a bit closer than what it was. It's about 0.8, it was 0.9. So Ollie slowly reeling him in. Late apex there. Very interesting. Very late apex from Gramps there. That's the difference. Getting on that main straight.
The power down is sooner.
Yeah, so that first section, that first turn in, first corner, that double, I don't know, what do you call it, chicane? Grams takes a very, very late turn in there and kind of runs the curb as much as he can on that second part, and that gives him massive advantage. Having said that, the gap is now down to half a second again. So
Wow, it's way close now. He's really on his bumper.
yeah, Grandpa made a mistake. Ooh. So Ollie with a real chance now. We're on lap 9 of 10. Oh, Ollie makes a mistake, runs it off. He's going to have to be very defensive to not let Famish get through, but it's tough racing.
Oh, this is going to get interesting. Famish is pulling.
Famish takes the wide line through the first section of the corner. Getting on the
That's
main
a good
stage.
line from a good move. Very good move. Well done.
There we go. Famish goes around the outside. That wide line is the line to take. So up into second place. They're on the final lap now. Gramps with a 0.8 second lead over Famished. She wants this podium. She was working very hard the whole evening. Ollie runs it off the track. Unfortunate. That's going to allow Slung to possibly catch Ollie and gain a position. Slung alongside Ollie there, so let's go back to that battle because that is championship points. Slung gets ahead of Ollie. Oh, Ollie will be kicking himself. Going from leading this race to fifth place. That's unfortunate. Does the dive on Slung, just a bit of contact, nothing really coming of it. So Slung with an opportunity to at least get a 4th place, and his championship arrival is behind him, so that will help his championship battle. But having said that, here we've got Grandpa Goes Gaming and Famished Uncouth.
She's pulling the same move.
And Famished with a good line through there. Gramps also with a good line. It's going to be a drag race to the end. The gap is 0.2, but Grandpa takes it. Famished second. McFlurry won't score points, so that's Slung third. Good result for Slung, considering 4th is Ollie and 5th is Socks. That was freaking good racing right at the end there, man.
Yeah, Famish did well to pull the move on Ollie, and then obviously Ollie, in trying to get back, or carry, just braked a bit late. Maybe the slipstream got him. And yeah, Slung got the quickest lap, so it's also helping his championship.
Wow.
But
That just shows you racing, man. It's not over till that checkered flag comes out.
yeah, it was great to be part of it, and yeah, thanks for allowing me to ride with the guys. Oh, and lady.
No problem. So, well done, Grandpa. Grandpa hasn't had a win in a while, unless I'm talking to my nose.
That's a bit solid. Good for that. They haven't had a mistake to taking the lead, and brilliant.
That's a brilliant effort from everybody. I'm going to capture the points if my mouse will work, and then I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. We've captured the points. And wow, there was some fantastic racing from the Clubman's guys. Just showing us once again that Clubman's racing is pretty serious. So let me see if I can show you guys the points. Alrighty, so let's look at the points. Clubman's over here. Oh no. I'm having so many issues with my keyboard. Anyway, so there we go. This is preliminary results after this last round. So Slung leading the championship, 155 points, just ahead of Famished Uncouth. So Famished Uncouth has overtaken Ollie. Famished on 141 and Ollie on 140. It's extremely close in the top three. Fourth is Grandpa on 105, and bringing up your top five is Socks with 87. Brilliant racing. It was quite a lean field tonight, but it was still great racing nonetheless. McFlurry had a bird's eye view of all of it.
That was great. It was absolutely... It was great to be involved. It was. Thank you for allowing me to do that.
No, it's great. So I hope that we can have you and or other competitors commentate with us as we go forward. But so for Clubman's, that's going to be all for it tonight. We have Pro-Am after this, very shortly after this. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you in the comments. Energy, well done. All Bors, Brecht, well done. That's Golfy. Don't forget to reset the lobby. Yes, thank you. I shall do. Anyway, have yourselves a great evening. McFlurry, we'll catch you a bit later.
Cool. Send it.
Ciao. Bye.